this, but right now I'm just in awe of everything, you know. Well, it's just the fact that you've got a 7x16 here, and it looks so roomy the way you have it laid out, and it's so easily manageable. You know, that's the thing. Will you guys stop joking around so we can start this?
That's okay.
How do you like the way we start the video here? You guys stop joking around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm standing here with Gary and Laura. I should say Laura and Gary.
It's easier sometimes.
Yeah. Now they okay, if you say so. Anyway, they were able to visit us at the last rendezvous we had in Pickersville, Alabama, but I got so busy doing walkthrough videos and all the other responsibilities that I had to take care of while I was there that I never could get over to do a walkthrough video on their particular trailer. And they just happened to drive down from Ohio to visit us here at this favorite campground, this undisclosed favorite campground of ours in the northwest corner of the Florida Peninsula.
There you go.
I bet people's going to figure out where it is
They might.
from that. But anyway, we've been having a wonderful time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we went kayaking the other day. You guys got to see Deb and I roll over into the water and go swimming. Now tell me what size the trailer is. We're going to walk around it here in a little bit, but briefly tell me the dimensions of the trailer.
7x16, 7 foot tall.
7 foot tall, okay. And of course the first thing that I see is you have a Senville mini split.
And the light's right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this also caught my eye as well. Gary and Laura, husband and wife camping partners for life. How's that working out for you?
Most days, pretty good.
Yeah, most days. We'll say most days.
Don't say every day.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, but tell me about your Senville here. Is it a 9,000 or a 12?
It is a 9,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And how's it working for you?
Does great.
Oh, it's great. Stays warm.
Cold or warm, it
Stays
does
cool.
either. Yep.
We could hang meat in there if you wanted to in the summertime.
When I was walking around to the side of your trailer over here, I noticed a funky looking box over there. Can we go take a look at that and you tell us about that?
Sure.
All right.
Since that's on a mount that's for a generator, we didn't want it exposed to the elements when we're driving down the road.
Yeah.
So Gary came up with this idea to make a box
It's
that doubles as a table
It's just made out of 1/4-inch plywood.
Uh-huh.
and
And,
uprights, 2x2 uprights.
I put a couple handles on the side so you just step it on. There's 2 bolts that holds it in place when you're going down the
So
road.
it locks in.
So it can't fly off of there.
So it just simply slides down over the mini split
Yeah.
and covers it all up, and you don't have to worry about it when you're going down the road.
Not at all.
No.
Well, pretty cool.
But it doubles as a buffet.
Yeah, I
as
see
we saw
that.
last night.
I see that. Something else that catches my eye while I'm on this side of the trailer, and I noticed these while we were at Pickersville, is your trim, your beauty rings, and the center caps on your wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they really set the trailer off. Do you remember where you got them at?
It came with the trailer.
It did?
It's a Triumph Formula trailer, and that's
Yeah.
how they come stock.
Really? No kidding.
Triumph
Gary
comes
likes
with that.
chrome.
Well, I have seen those beauty rings and center caps, you know, and I know they're plastic and everything, but they really do set off the wheels. But I have seen those available at eTrailer.com. All right. Now, that window, did that come with it too?
Nope.
Okay.
We added the windows. There's a window on the opposite side, the same spot.
Okay.
This window comes out like this, and the other window goes up and down.
We had
Okay.
a slider in here originally, and if you go inside, you'll see we made a Murphy bed for this.
Okay.
And where the Murphy bed ended up being was right in the middle of the window, so we had to buy a different window that had a different way
see.
to open it, and that way it's not impeded by the bed frame.
Okay.
You'll see that when we get in there.
So that window actually cantilevers out.
Yes.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Gives
I
you
like
some
that
ventilation.
style better because you don't have to push up and down with anything. You just twist it to come out,
Okay.
Yep.
and the
Now-
rain doesn't come in.
Your awning, did you install this or did it come with the trailer?
Now we installed the awning.
Okay.
We got that where? Bontraggers.
Bontrager's Surplus.
Von Traeger's Surplus.
Yep, they sell surplus RV parts. And we went there and asked them if they had a 15-footer, which is what we had. And he said, yep, what color you want. So we went and picked it out, and we double plywood in behind each one of the
Where these
Support
mounts go here, you on the wall cavities on the inside, you double mounted plywood on the inside to back it
I
up.
thought we
Okay.
put solid wood in there.
When we were
Right.
doing the insulation, we did that because we knew we were going to have this. So
Yeah.
that made it nice and strong. And it's electric. It's not.
Oh wow.
It's not.
I'll show 'em. It's 12 volt.
You can see how easy it works.
Oh man.
Just go right in. Now we're
No,
gonna
real
heat
quick.
up.
You don't have to bring it in. No, that's good. There you
Yeah. It was shedding leaves when it went up,
was.
because we got a lot of leaves
Cable's
going
all
on right
heated
now.
up
Yeah. All right. And now, why don't we walk around to the other side right quick and take a look at your power inlets and stuff like that, see how you got that all set up?
Oh, I didn't tell you. We kind of covered all the plumbing for the Sunville in the wall here, and everything's kind of covered on the inside.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see it when you're in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Laura so she's always in the picture.
I know, but I
always tries
kinda-
to hide.
30 amp service.
We put a 30 amp shore, what's it called?
Sure.
Shore power
Right.
that goes in, and then the box is up above there.
Right.
Inside.
And then of course here's your water inlet right there.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
city
He
water.
talked me into this.
He did?
I didn't want to have water. I just wanted to have storage water,
Uh-huh.
but he talked me into this, and it works out nice.
Okay.
We actually have 3 ways of getting water in this thing.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
This is for a city water, and this, coming in from the hydrant over there. And we also have a 15-gallon spot sprayer that I
It has a
rigged up.
pump on it.
Put a 12-volt battery here and a pump, and it pumps the water in here just like the city water. And then if I turn my generator on, if we're somewhere where there's no power, we have hot water, and you'll see on the inside.
Okay. Now, do you have a freshwater tank on the inside?
We have no fresh
No.
water tank anywhere.
I see.
The only storage water we have would be the water heater that has 4 gallons in it.
Sure.
So
Sure.
that pulls it in. Or
Wait a minute, there is one more. I said there was 3 ways.
yeah.
That way, the spot sprayer, and we have 2 6-gallon tanks on the inside, one for fresh water and one for
for
gray
waste,
water.
for gray water.
Okay.
Under the cupboard. That was the original intent, was to just have it self-storage like that
Uh-huh.
and not have an outlet. But he talked me into it.
Okay.
It works. It works really nice.
Well, let's go back to this
Okay.
for a little bit, because I know some people are wondering, okay, I'd like to know more about that. Did that come with the kit?
No.
No? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
You can order this on Amazon, which is where we got about everything.
It's a chase or a, what do you want to call it? A covered trackway
Yep.
that you can mount on the wall.
I see.
And this came with that as part of how you ever wanted to do it.
Okay. So,
It looks like a dryer vent.
okay, right.
It's plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic, but I can feel where it overlaps underneath here. Right. That's what I was checking
Yeah.
on. So it's not like you have an open cavity underneath there. I can actually feel where it overlaps. Kind of like that round flexible conduit that they use in the automotive
Similar.
industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We split it here and then we taped it together with white tape so that the cables could go down in for the
Okay.
power.
Right.
The power chases back over.
Well, I like that.
Inside.
I like that a lot.
Now, one
Yeah.
thing I didn't show you on this bill, we don't have, which we wish we would have had, an extended tongue, but we made this work. We just got a crank, instead of going on the top, it cranks in the front, so that works good. And then we put these propane tanks on for my
Cook station.
cook station right there. So when one goes empty, it goes right to the other one.
Okay.
Now I
We
don't have to have
a
those in the
gas
truck.
grill that's instead up on this side, so the front of this is where we usually do the cooking.
I see.
Yep.
I see. Now this is what I'm going to step right over here so I
Can
can
you
get a really
see?
good shot of this. This is what's really grabs your eye. And the first thing I want to talk about while we're back here, you guys are cyclists, you ride bikes.
Yep.
Yeah, and I remember you guys in the parade that we had, the bike parade at Pickensville.
Yep.
That was fun.
But and you have some really nice looking e-bikes here, and here's the other one right over here. But what really intrigues me is how you carry these in the trailer here. and that's why we asked you to go ahead and set one up. Let me see if I can climb up
High
here.
step.
Yeah, but tell me how you did this right up here, Gary.
This is a 7/8 unistrut, and what I did, I screwed it to these studs are 16 on center, and I got 3 studs. And then at this end, I made a contraption out of mostly plumbing fixtures, and the axle to the bike goes right in here, and then it just hooks up to the other side so the bike doesn't go anywhere.
They're heavy duty PVC
Yeah.
fittings.
So these is for like when you have quick release wheels on most bikes now, well, they
Yeah.
have that, yeah.
Yep.
And so you use the axle that comes out of the wheel, and you've got the wheel stored right over
That's
here.
right. Both wheels are stored right there.
Okay. So you use the axle that comes out of that, but you slide your bike up in here where these holes line up on either side where the wheel would normally go.
Yeah.
You take the axle that you pulled out of the bike, slide it through there, and lock it down.
That's right.
And that is...
There is another strap that goes around here when we're traveling, just another safety thing.
He
I got
safeguards
it.
it.
I got one down here, but that is just to keep it from staying on that wood down there.
Yeah.
But this one really holds it to the wall, and so does that. It doesn't go anywhere.
Wow. And the main reason why you was telling me a minute ago, you added these wood blocks down here because the fender would hit the ground,
Yes.
the way the fender wraps on
That's
around,
right.
or hit the floor of the trailer, I should say.
Yep.
And of course, the other bike mounts here in exactly the same manner, right here. Yeah. And what's really cool about all this is it still gives you plenty of room to drop your Murphy bed down.
Yeah, the bed would come down just like this. While the bikes are there, we can still use
You
the
want to put it
bed.
down?
We can. It has a leg on
I'll
each
give you the other
side.
side.
Well, one's enough to hold it up, just to get an
Well,
idea. That's
okay.
what we said.
Yeah.
The pillows are right there, and all of our clothes.
This is our chest of drawers up here.
I see.
They get strapped down too when we're traveling. So,
Wow.
and there's the other window that we
If
were
you look
talking about.
behind him, you'll see where the window activates.
This one goes up and down. See,
Right.
Well, the position of that
and this is the.
when the window was up was right in behind this piece of wood. So you could never open the window all the way.
Yeah.
So we got the kind that cranks out, and it just cranks out right there. And that's it.
Well,
but
that
it
gives
leaves
you
a
a-
lot of air in.
Yeah, that
and it
gives
won't
you a
rain
nice-
in
Exactly.
either.
It gets
So
across.
I'd
breeze.
really love to have that kind on that side, but we haven't done that yet.
Oh, well. Yeah, but wow.
Cedar ceiling.
Yeah, now while we're on the subject of the ceiling and the walls, tell me how much insulation do you have in the walls and ceiling?
We have 1 inch in the walls and 1.5 inches in the ceiling.
Okay. Okay.
So
Now, looks like you've got your planks running crosswise here. Did you run furring strips
I did.
lengthwise?
That way we
Yes.
could brad nail these all on every 16 inches.
Right.
Which allowed us to have the different levels of insulation because they're
Exactly.
between the beams and then across in between the
Exactly.
studs.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Ready?
Pretty cool. Now,
The Murphy bed is also a kit, a DIY kit of
DIY
instructions.
made
This started as 4 sheets of plywood.
3/4
Okay.
inch oak plywood.
now is this a standard size bed or
No, it's a queen.
It is a
Queen
queen.
size.
It's
Okay.
a queen.
All righty.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, were you asking about this?
Yeah.
This is a stencil that
We
Laura
ordered
found
on
online.
Etsy.
Etsy. And you just paint it the background color, then the stencil makes all the design. This is supposed to be a birch.
The background color was a lighter tone, and we ended up using this same color to kind of tie it together and hide these a little bit.
These are how we put our tables and our chairs and everything to the wall when we're traveling.
Aha.
We don't have it real bright in here, but we're not real bright people.
Well,
Okay.
I think a lot of our viewers would argue with you about
I'm
that
just
right
saying.
now after seeing the way your trailer's all set up here, because this is really cool. Usually I'm a lot more enthusiastic about this, but right now I'm just in awe of
Aw,
everything, you
thank
know. Well, it's just the fact that you've got a 7x16 here, and it looks so roomy the way you have it laid out,
Oh.
and it's so easily manageable. You know, that's
What
the
we're not
thing.
showing you is our lounge chairs. We have 2 zero gravity chairs
Yeah.
that we travel with, and those are our recliners.
Uh-huh.
And they go up against the back wall when we're not using them, and the bed comes down. But
There you go.
perfect.
There you go.
it's just like being at home.
Yeah.
This is the water line for the shower, which
Yeah, that was my next thing I was going to talk
okay.
about.
We only use the shower when we're somewhere where there's no power, no
Or no bathhouse.
bathhouse.
Sure.
Yeah.
We just put a doggy pool up here on the floor. There's a 2-inch hole in the floor there where the water
Okay.
drains.
That's
So-
a permanent plug down there,
Mm-hmm.
and it accesses through the whole floor, and we can put a drain down through there out to the outside.
So that's where you can run the drain.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let me step back over on this end
Yeah,
so I
go
can
ahead.
give them a good shot of the hoop here, the way it is here. Because they couldn't really see it that well, but there, now you can see, folks, you can see the hoop.
There's 3 shower curtains that hangs from this, and the doggy pool is 12 inches high. So you just step in the doggy pool and the shower curtain's down inside. This is nothing more than a sink faucet and your kitchen sink. And you can just, once that's powered up, either over there or outside at that,
At the
what's
hydrant?
it called? Spot sprayer.
Oh, the spot spray.
Yeah.
It pressurizes this as well as it does from city water. Works
Uh-huh.
really, really
And
well.
this hooks up in here at the faucet.
Alrighty.
We just take the nose piece off and hook it right up to the
I see.
faucet, and then you can draw the hot water through. Now
Wow.
you do have to throttle it here with the temperature what you want.
Sure.
So
Sure.
but we don't have it set at scalding anyway.
This refrigerator looks familiar. This
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
got this at Lowe's on sale.
Yeah.
I said, oh, we got to have that.
Yeah. They I like the nostalgia look that they have on that. Of course, Deb and I are kind of partial to that ourselves. And I like the way you trimmed out because you've got a slant nose
Yeah,
on
it's a
this.
slant nose.
And I like the way you trimmed this out up here. That came out
We
really,
haven't
really
finished
nice.
in front of the cables
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
we have to build it out so
Sure.
that the cables go behind there.
Yeah. Well, you'll get there. You'll get there.
And that box didn't come with a lid on it either, so we have to kind of camouflage that a little bit.
Oh well, there's ways to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Man, guys, this is really nice, and I see you carried
See-
this on here too.
We did the same
this
thing.
is that
Uh-huh.
stuff.
And these things come with, I think, 16 feet of coil.
Mhm.
And it's all, what extra there is wrapped behind their fridge, and then it picks up and goes
I'll show
out.
you that.
You can see where it goes out.
That's where it went out the nose.
Oh, let me see.
See? Oh, right there.
Ew.
See? Now you
Okay.
can see it.
Yeah, now it's coming across and goes right out through the nose.
Yeah.
That's where it goes out.
And that's where you feed it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool.
And then this is the big wonkin' TV.
Uh-huh.
43-inch TV.
That
43-inch
comes out.
TV.
And you can sit back on the deck and watch TV.
Uh-huh. That's
Really
nice.
fun.
Now,
That's nice.
remember I was telling you we have 3 ways of doing water. We have this little pump here is a 12-volt USB pump that hooks up to one of those tanks down
The
there.
left-hand side's a fresh water,
Okay.
which
And
is
then-
empty right now.
And then the water drains into the one on the other side. That's if we have no water except for what we have here. And we wouldn't be able to shower with that, but we could do everything else.
The condensate drain for this Senville also comes down into that little, in front of those water tanks.
Oh, that
Gotcha.
gallon jug.
The
Yep.
gallon jug. Just
So what all's underneath here in this part?
Under here is a lot of
Oh,
food right
Yeah.
now, but
Okay.
there is a 100 amp hour Renogy battery under there, and a
I
battery
could get it
charger,
all out.
no, that's okay. No, it's fine.
and a battery charger and a 4-gallon water heater.
Okay.
I stole
Now is this
food and the cooking gear in those 2
Yeah,
totes.
this way she can get anything.
But right now the toaster's under there because
Yeah, sure.
it's not packed away.
now the water heater, is it electric or
It's an electric.
It's electric.
okay?
4-gallon.
4-gallon water heater.
Uh-huh.
Who's
About
the
20
manufacturer
minutes.
of that?
Bosch.
Bosch, yeah.
About 20 minutes, you have hot water.
Yeah.
We got
met
2 drawers.
2.
1 drawer here, and then this is another, more food.
There's more food.
We have plenty of food.
Well, good.
We have
We
a
sure don't want you going hungry.
no. We have a little portalette down here.
Okay, that was my
Stows
next
away.
question.
Comes out for use, but it also stows away.
Yeah. Now, is that a Tetford curve?
It is.
Okay.
They're
yeah.
very handy.
Uh-huh.
It works great at night.
Very
I
handy.
knew that people would be asking. I was going to ask you that because I
Yes.
know people always ask you.
It's a good height. You're
How
not
did-
like
I know.
down.
Well,
just
I
saying.
understand.
And
yeah.
the kids got us this Berkey for Christmas.
Oh,
we hide
wonderful.
it in there.
And we love our Berkey.
It's great.
Yes.
It is great.
Absolutely.
Toothbrushes,
This
pills,
is our vanity.
and then we have a mirror to
Yeah.
do
Uh huh.
anything
And our
else.
little induction stove slicks right under there.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
you-
this is outfitting for outdoor stuff. And this is, barring the pillowcase, that's the chalks and the extra stuff for leveling and that sort of thing for the outside. So
Well,
we made all the cupboards.
She did put a vinyl
Except for
floor
that
down.
one.
Yeah, these are all oak. These are all oak cupboards.
Wow.
And oak countertop, and that's an oak countertop there too.
Well, you guys are just as handy as ever. My
We like to
goodness.
think about doing stuff and doing
Uh-huh.
it. It's
Well,
fun.
Well, it's obvious that you did a lot of thinking, and
This
you've
was
got
our first retirement job.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
We decided to build this trailer.
Well, you
Yeah.
did a
Well, we
fantastic
could still
job.
bring our four-wheeler. We have a side-by-side at home that
Yeah.
we could bring in here. We've got this set up for the wheels on that, or we have a motorcycle we could bring in here and tie down and take with us.
Awesome.
Now, the only trouble with those two things is we'd have to offload those before the bed would come down.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that limits us to what
Yeah.
we do.
And the bikes make it a little bit easier.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that.
The
Yeah,
fan
and
is,
you got a Max Air.
Max Air fan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. Only way to go.
We don't
Yes,
have
sir.
the remote control one though.
Well, neither do we.
Those are nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Quiet. It works really
And
good.
man, they move a ton of air.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
move a ton of air. Well, guys, this is just absolutely fabulous. I can't tell you how impressed I am, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers will feel the same way.
We kept losing our remote, so we decided to put some Velcro in the back, and now we always know where the remote is. But
Nice.
this light is,
Oh,
you can do anything you want with that light. It's
Uh-huh.
a Coda. Got that at Costco.
Okay.
And then this is the remote for the Sinville like
Right.
Bill has. So
Yeah.
those are very nice.
but now that particular light, because we talked about it off camera, but that particular light there runs off of shore power.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Let me give folks another shot from up here looking back. This is just really nice the way this came out. Wow. All right, guys. Well,
Thank you.
well, thank you for taking the time to let us take a look at your creation here. And I wish we could have got to you while we was at Pickinsville,
That's all right.
but it still got done.
It works
Didn't
good.
it?
Works
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
It pulls really easy. I don't know the weight. It's right around 5,000 pounds.
I would say so. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it started out around 2,200.
Something
Right.
like
And
that.
then,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah,
like it.
how all
Works
that
really good.
works.
Well, you pull it with a big old diesel. Is it a GMC or a Chevy?
Chevy 1-ton.
Yeah, Chevy 1-ton diesel. So I don't think it's going to care.
Sharp.
No, it don't care at all.
That truck's a shark.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Well, guys, we're going to let you go for now. And
Thank you.
here again, really appreciate you letting us take a look at it. I think our viewers are going to really enjoy this one.
Thank you.
But anyway, this is Bill and Laura and Gary with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And you know exactly what I'm going to say. I'm going to say we're not camping.
We are living.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And that means that you all need to get out there and go do some living. Are you all going kayaking with us at Silver
Yes.
Springs on Thursday?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
See what I mean? Get out there and do some living. Talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Did you say goodbye?